Thank you, Dr. Blanca. WCC has been a really very valuable partner for CCAT, and we're very grateful for WCC to provide us this wonderful venue for us to host our annual conference. So thank you so much. So before I start my opening remarks, by the way, my name is Henry Liu. I'm a professor at the University of Michigan. I'm also the CCAT director. I also direct Mcity organization at the University of Michigan. So before I start my opening remark, I really want to thank Calvin Tato, who really is the organizer of this conference. Everybody know Calvin, and if you know Calvin, your trip and your stay over here will be much smoother, right? So I want to give him a round of applause for his excellent organization skills. Thank you, Calvin. We won't be here without your effort. So CCAT started 2016 as a regional university transportation center sponsored by USDOT. We successfully renewed last year, and we are in the second year of CCAT 2.0. And for this new CCAT, last year we funded 24 research projects, and we also selected 18 research projects this year. So we have like 42 projects ongoing as part of the CCAT effort. And this year we have, this term we have 9 consortium universities, including many of the Big Ten schools. And also, we also expanded our technology advisory board. We work with across the sectors with industry, government agency, nonprofit, as part of our technology advisory board. And so today you will also hear the research, in the next 2 days, you will also hear the research presentation from 7 out of the 9 schools on different topics related with connected automated transportation. We make quite a bit of impact from CCAT research and education activities, at least just a few of these. We continue to hold our annual HBCU conference, and our last year conference was in Minnesota. And Claudia Marovic from University of Akron, she receives the Student of the Year Award from USDOT, and Professor Imad Al-Qadi received the Crom Award for Distinguished Service from the Transportation Research Board. One of our research on autonomous vehicle testing, the paper published in Nature, and also featured on cover of that issue. One of our recent project on traffic signal retiming, just recently published in Nature Communication, also covered by a number of press, and one of those is Associated Press. And we also received the SMART grant from USDOT to continue that project. And that's a partnership between University of Michigan, General Motors, and also the Road Commission of Oakland County. One of the things I want to mention for this term of CCAT, we restructured our effort in terms of the research, and we started our CCAT working group, and we have 4 topics of working groups. One is on safety, and then the other one on mobility and infrastructure, and cybersecurity and equity. And each of the working groups is charged to guide the research conducted at the CCAT, and also come up with research problem statement every year so that we can put into the call for proposal annually. And so if for some of you, if you have not joined the working group, depending upon what interests you have, I suggest you can scan that code and then join the working group. And all of the working groups has been started already, and they meet monthly and talk about the research problems and also the ongoing research related with the CCAT projects. So as I mentioned, I'm also the Mcity director, and many of you know that Mcity is a test facility, is a test track for connected automated vehicles. 2 years ago, we started a new project called Mcity 2.0, focusing on the digital infrastructure for testing connected and automated vehicles. And this project is funded through National Science Foundation, and with the digital infrastructure, we are able to offer remote testing capability. And so if you're not at Michigan and you want to do testing for your algorithms related with connected automated vehicle, then we can offer you the remote access to the test facility. And so for a researcher, from a researcher perspective, if you have an idea, then as part of the CCAT, as part of the Mcity 2.0, we will provide you also the data coming from the real world. We are installing sensors in the city of Ann Arbor, and we're collecting real-world data. We process these data through our Mcity data engine and transform the data into a usable format for research. And then we're also building our simulation models, and so that researchers can access these simulation models through the cloud access. And then once you're done with the simulation model, you can put these put your algorithm in test at the Mcity test facility, and we offer a mixed reality test environment. So some of the scenarios will be generated, and some of the objects will be generated through simulation. Some of the real objects will be, a physical object will be running within Mcity. And Mcity also have a fleet of automated vehicles. You can also modify the perception planning and control algorithms, and so that you can test physically within Mcity test track. So if you, I know many of the researchers are here from different schools, and we've been working on 5 typical use cases. We almost finished finishing our 3rd use case. We hope to finish all 5 by October, and then later this year, October, and tentatively October 8th, there will be a Mcity 2.0 open house at the Mcity test facility, and a group of people from funding agencies, NSF, USDOT, and they will be here. And starting from November 1st, we will officially offering remote access to the test facility. And by the way, also when NSF found this proposal, they also booked the facility for 20% of the time for 4 years. And so if you are a researcher request to do your, to test your algorithm, you can make a request through online portal of Mcity 2.0, and so that we will provide your free service essentially to the researchers, because it has been paid by the National Science Foundation. The other thing I want to mention is Mcity is also doing autonomous vehicle planning challenges. It's ongoing right now. It's through our cloud simulation model. And if you have a planning algorithm you want to test, and you can leverage this cloud-based simulation environment and then test out your planning algorithm. And so far, there are 8 teams has joined the AV challenge. And if you have interest to to join us, and you can go to Mcity 2.0 webpage and also Mcity AV challenge, and so that you can look at the AV challenge contest, and also download the necessary materials and join as part of this this effort. And then the winner of the AV Challenge will be invited to the October Mcity Open House to do a physical mixed reality testing at Mcity. And at the time, we will have a large crowd as well, and so that you will be able to highlight and showcase your research. So looking forward for this year, I listed a few events also. And we will have our third HBCU conference this year, hosted by Purdue University. And we will start to have our the first internship student program in research and engineering, and this our Inspire program will start this year. There will be 2 students from Central State University will be doing research together with CCAT researchers at our member institutions. And later this year, CCAT will also start with certificate program, and we will offer 4 online courses. And then if you take online courses, then you will be, we will issue a certificate to you. So this, we hope to start this in the fall of 2024. So for today, we will have our first keynote speaker from Dr. Ed Olson, and then we will have our plenary session in this room as well. And then we will have 2 tracks as usual for the CCAT Symposium, and we will have a panel on electrical vehicle transition, and at the same time, we will talk about CCAT research on traffic flow efficiency and equity. Then we will have lunch, and we'll move on to have our second afternoon keynote speaker from Paul Kadrusky of General Motors. And then we'll split into, again, 2 tracks, and one on panel related with EV charging and green road, and then on research topics related with connected automated vehicle cybersecurity. And then that will conclude the day for research presentation and panel. And then VI Grid, which is one of the simulator company, will come to do a short presentation. And we will start our demonstration and also the technical demo at 4:15 to 6:15. And we will have a strolling dinner between 6 to 7. So feel free to stay after the panel and research presentation, and then we'll have our demos right outside in the right outside of auditorium. And if you sign up for the tours and on your badge, you should have either a blue or orange or yellow color. And then that has time on it, and so that you can go with the tour guide and to have a tour with the WCC facility.